Hello and welcome to Motivational Moments with Donna. I'm your host, Donna Hilfiger. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I want to talk about what is your dream? What is it that you want to manifest into your life or, bring into your life or create for yourself? Think about that for a second. Write it down so that you can see it. Why haven't you achieved it? I've had so many people write in and ask me, why is this so difficult for me? And, it's always so easy for everybody else and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can only dream or imagine what's in your mind, what's in your subconscious. And that depends on how we all grew up and what we were programmed with. Because when we're programmed in our subconscious, then that's what's running our life. And for anybody who's followed me, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But I want to break it down just a little bit because from 0 to 6 years old, we're pretty much sponges. And we're taking on everything that our parents are saying and that our teachers are saying. And once we get off to school and we start to think on our own, then things change a little bit. But we're already programmed. We're programmed that money doesn't grow on trees. We're programmed that, rich people are rude and greedy. We're programmed with, it's always easier for them than it is for us. We're programmed that we're never going to be rich like them. We're programmed with all these things that aren't even true. It's true to the people who are telling it to us because that's what they believed all of their life. So a lot of clients that I work with, they're like, oh my gosh, I help them connect the dots. And I'm like, this isn't even your belief system in the first place. Where did this come from? I say it all the time. All roads lead back to childhood. You can do, be, or have anything it is that you want if you can dream it up. But some of us dumb down our dreams because we're like, oh no, I'm not going to ask for that much. I'll just take a little bit. No, take it all because the more we have, the more we can do, the more we can give back, the more that we can contribute, the more philanthropic, I knew I was going to botch that word, but you know what I mean, that we can be. We can give back more with the more that we have. I've got a lot of clients that they want to make money just so they can give it away. And they're the ones making all the money. The people who give are the ones who get, because they don't have those blocks. The people who are misers and sit here and hold on to everything that they had and so scared that somebody's going to take it from them, they're the ones that lose it. I mean, look at the lottery winners that win the lottery and get all this money, but they don't have the financial ability to know how to hold on to it. They're spending it and giving it and spending, and then they end up taking bankruptcy. And I know you know what I'm talking about because I'm sure you've seen stories like that. Don't let that be you. Don't let that, decide today that I'm going to figure out what it is that's really my belief system. I want you to go back to your childhood and what is it that you were taught? What did your parents think? What did they believe? Because that's their belief systems. What did your teachers believe? That's their belief system. It's not yours unless you want to continue to own it. And why do we get to a certain age and we don't change? It's real simple. Because we don't know how to. And we're stuck in our comfort zone. And life starts like one step out of your comfort zone. We got to get out of our comfort zones in order to create what it is that is missing in our lives or that we've always wanted to have in our lives. But we stay stuck in our comfort zones because we're terrified of what it's going to look like outside of it. How many people have stayed in an abusive relationship because that's what's familiar? You'll get yourself out and then you go right back to the abusive relationship, to the abusive spouse or the abusive boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever it is, because that's what's comfortable to us and that's all we know. I've worked with clients who've been in relationships for years and once they get out, they're like, oh no, I want to take some time and I don't believe this is possible and I'll never be able to, nobody's ever going to love me for me. And they've got all these stories that they're carrying around with them. It's like carrying all these bags to the airport. No, you don't need to carry around all that baggage. It's because we don't have a reference point of what it is that we want in our life because our brains are automatically going to go back to our memories of how it worked for us in the past. We don't have a reference point of a wonderful relationship. We don't have a reference point of being financially free. We don't have a reference point of living in a house that we love. We don't have a reference point of driving the car of our dreams. I'm telling you, get out of your comfort zone, do something different, and take a massive action step into whatever it is that you want. But here's the deal. Unless and until you clean up all this stuff down here that's holding you back, you're going to carry yourself with you into that next relationship, into that next whatever, into that next job. So decide what it is that you want, and then get in with somebody who can help you clean up all of this that's going on down here that's holding you back from it. Because I'm telling you, I've seen it time and time again with all of my clients. I mean, sometimes miraculously overnight, because I've got laser vision focus into whatever's holding anybody back in any area of their life, because I've been doing this for so long. But if we could do it by ourselves, we would have done it a long time ago. I'm telling you, when I get into my stuff, I'm a mess. I can't see the forest for the trees. I have to call one of my mentors and say, hey, walk me off the ledge, because we're all the same. We just don't believe that we are. We get so stuck up here. So don't let this hold you back anymore. Decide what it is that you want. And decide, you know what, I'm going to clean up all this muck down here that's been holding me back. You don't have to wallow in it. You don't have to sit in it. But you do have to feel it to heal it and let it move on like that. I hope you get a good takeaway today. Continue to write me in, Donna@DonnaHilfiger.com. I love to hear your stories, your positive ones, not your negative ones. Write me, Donna@DonnaHilfiger.com. Have an awesome week.